What's up, everybody? Ryan, ATX Metal Podcast, back again with another episode. And in this episode, I'm talking to Toast and Jay of a very well-known band here in Texas called No Suffer. And I have to say, in all my years of doing this, no offense, this is in the top 10. This is a great episode. These are some of the most down-to-earth guys that I have personally never met, but for meeting the first time, I felt, I don't know, man, they're a vibe. They are a vibe. And, you know, everybody's invited to the cookout. There's so much packed inside of here. I'm just going to shut up, and we're going to get straight to the episode. Again, No Suffer from El Paso. Great music, crazy hardcore. It's hard to put them in a genre, but they will be playing with bands such as Connoisseur and Cult Burner and Steak Sauce Mustache. Yes, that is a band. Yes, they get down. Yes, there may or may not be a guy in a dinosaur suit, and the vocalist is rocking a mop mic. I'm just saying. It's all related, and you'll see in the episode. But before we get out of here, let's pay some bills. Thank you very much to Come and Take It Productions and Come and Take It Live. Oh, man. You're seeing this and hearing this today of May 1st. If you are a it drops today listen type person, or if you're just catching this at somewhere halfway through and you didn't even know this existed, but May 1st, today of 2026, All Shall Perish, Bleeding Through, Tony Danza, Tap Dance Extravaganza, I Declare War, Living Hollow, Chernobyl Secret, Come and Take It Live. It's sold. Last time I checked, 33 tickets were left. It's a 750 cap capacity. So don't come to the door asking, Ryan, can I get... I'll be running the door. I'm running the door. So if you're listening to this and you're going to come to the show tonight, I can't wait to see you. If you're watching this, I can't wait to look in your eyes and be like, you made it, brother. But if you're listening to this and you ain't got a ticket and you're going to come up with me, puppy dog eyes, nah, dog, sorry. Find somebody. You got the wrong one today. I can't wait for that show. But aside from that, if you want to catch any shows in the future, go to comeandtakeitlive.com or comeandtakeitproductions.com. Check out the event calendar tab. Scroll down. If you see a show that you want to come to, great. If there's a local opening up that show, put their name, all caps, one word, in the checkout, in the pre-sale. It gives you a discount, and it gives them a little boost at the box office. Support local music at all costs. And with all that said, I can't wait. This is a good episode. I didn't even tell you what's in it. You know what? Who cares? Listen. Here we go. No Suffer. It's like, you know, it's just white guys in garage building shit. I don't know if you've have you ever seen that little commercial there? Hey, good afternoon, everybody. What's going on? I am the ATX Metal Podcast here with another episode, and I finally have gotten a hold of a couple band members that I've been meaning to talk to for a long time. We got No Suffer here. Go ahead, Jay, you kick it off. Where you from?
Word.
Who you are, where you from, what you do in the band, and let's go with your favorite band when you were 15.
Ooh, okay. Well, I'm Jay. I play drums for a band called No Suffer from El Paso, Texas. And man, let's say the number 12 looks like you. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the number 12 when I was 15, yeah, definitely.
Okay. Tell us, what about you, brother?
I am Toast. I am the vocalist of No Suffer, and at 15, my favorite band was Every Time I Die.
Yeah.
And
all right,
there's no denying that.
Now it all starts to make sense. You can kind of get to know No Suffer a little bit more when you kind of find out what a motherfucker was listening to when he was 15, right?
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Oh man. So again, thank you guys very much for joining me. This has been like I said, kind of on the bucket list, if you will, because I've heard a lot of great things about your music, and you guys personally, you guys are well spoken of down here in Austin. And I know that whenever you guys come down here, it's I don't know, maybe it's me the way I perceive it, but it's kind of a big deal. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong show flyer, but anytime you guys are in town, it's like, right, hey, are we going to this? So for those that don't know the band, either of you guys can take this. Just give us a quick little bio, when it was created, any major lineup changes, influences, stuff like that. Just, who are you guys?
Man, well, funny story. We used
I
to
like
be in a
funny
band.
stories.
Yeah, funny story. Used to be in a band called Triumph Over Shipwreck.
I already know where this is going.
Shit, no, really?
Yeah.
Man, that's a name I
Toast
haven't heard in a while.
Toast actually is an amazing drummer. And he was our merch guy. That's my cousin, by the way.
Yep.
And so we just always, he always tagged along, and he always wrote really amazing poetry. And we're huge fans of a band called Destroyer Destroyer.
Okay.
And it was just like poetry against chaos. So we invited, after Triumph Over Shipwreck broke up in 2016, we invited Toast to the garage, as we usually do. Like, hey, man, we're writing some stuff. We got a band called No Suffer we're building. And it was Irk, our guitarist, Eric, Larry. He was vocalist for Triumph Over Shipwreck. He moved to bass. Yep. And so we're going to kind of do an Ed Gein thing, like all three of us doing vocals, whatever. And so we just invited Toast out, and we're like, why don't we just let Toast sing for the band? Yeah, I just bombarded him, and our first show was actually in Austin. So
yep.
I would call us an Austin band, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Toast.
So it was hey man, come check out these songs we're working on. And I get to the garage, and they had the mic already set up. It was sort of like that scene in Goodfellas where they walk Tommy into the garage, and he thinks he's about to be a made man, and all they did was just make him go away.
He did not become a made man.
Yeah, they still don't know where he went, by the way, after that. So the next thing I know, they were like, hey, so we got these 6 songs. We got a show next week in Austin. Yeah, you up to bat.
Yep.
So,
yep. Good luck.
Here we are.
So I'm assuming that you thought this. I mean, how did you take that? I mean, you just walk into a garage and they're like, "Hey, Tuss, we'd really appreciate this." I know they probably said it in other ways, but
it was like, all right, big fella. Yeah, you the vocalist.
I don't even think we asked.
No, it wasn't.
We just kind of told, like, hey,
It sounds like when I was in the Marine Corps, it's this thing called voluntold. You were voluntold.
Hey, Ryan Shouts, thank you for your service, man. Appreciate that, bro.
Dude, no worries, man.
Yeah, that's dope.
I was young man in the middle of North Carolina that needed not that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shouts. No, that's cool, man. I could
if
never,
anybody
bro.
gonna get you right, Uncle Sam will get you right.
Well, I will say there are a lot of things that I do. I'm not happy that happened, but I was contractually bound to be there, right? I couldn't just like, I don't want to show up to work today. Like, nope, you can't do that. But I do appreciate a lot of the things that happened while I was there. Met a lot of cool people, did a lot of cool things, got to see something, got to peek behind the curtains.
Yep.
That not a lot of people get to do, because it's less than 1% that join the military in America, which, I mean, in some countries, I mean, just to kind of keep it music related, I know in Korea, young kids have to go serve a standard 2 years. Like, you have to do that. And so this band called BTS, that's why they kind of broke up for a little bit. Why do I know that? Because my fucking daughter told me about it.
Yep.
And
a lot of dudes. I remember I watch a lot of soccer. Or as the Europeans call it, football.
Football. Yep.
One of one of the dudes on a team that I really don't care all that much about had to take 2 years off because it was his turn. It was his time to do his military contract.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure he had it relatively easy because, I mean, he's already in peak physical condition playing soccer. So, like.
And you could only imagine, and this is where I kind of thought about it, like, okay, what did the BTS guy, and no offense to them, whatever portion, whatever they did to serve their country, great, right? I'm glad they did it. I actually think that program is pretty neat myself. I mean, for 2 years, I mean, you get local community colleges, they have 2-year programs. You go into the military for 2 years. Guess what? For 2 years, you're getting paid by the government. You're getting dental and physical and medical care. And you come out 2 years later on the other side with a potential, trade underneath your belt.
There
right?
you go. Yes, sir.
And again, I know the military is not for everybody. And, in America, we're free. So you can't force that upon everybody. So it's like, that's just from someone that's been in and, come out on the other side where, 2 years, I spent 1 year just in school, right? I mean, it's like, 3 months of boot camp, another 3 months of school, and another 3 weeks. I mean, it adds up, but it's like, anyway, back to music.
Yeah.
So
You're like, it's not that bad.
Bro, it's not that bad. It's not. I'm not saying the current administration is the administration that I would currently go and serve under. But
understood. We ain't even gotta. Yeah, man. That goes without saying nowadays, dog.
I mean, I went in under George W. when he was running the show, and I was so dumb. I remember somebody asked me, they're like, "Who you voting for?" And I was like, George W. Bush, because he signs my checks. Like, that's how ignorant I was back in the day, right? But I mean, speaking of military and music, you guys being El Paso, you guys have a base like right there.
Fort Bliss.
Fort Bliss,
you have
man.
Fort Bliss. Fun fact: my sister actually is married to one of the. I don't know if he's a sergeant major out there. I don't know where he's at.
Yeah, you like.
We'll just leave it at that. Hey, the less we know, the better. Upset, my boy.
Upset. No, but I'm very proud that he's doing very good things. From where he came from to where he's at. The dude's like 38 and he's at the top of his game.
That's cool.
I think he's gone through some shit like most people in 20 years. But
yeah, man.
But yeah, so you guys are right there. I've always been curious to ask my sister. She doesn't get to go to the shows like she used to, but what is it like being a metal band in El Paso, and what's it like just being a band in general out there?
It's fun. It's fun. There's always there's a lot of diversity out here with some of the other genres, and we've had the opportunity to play with other bands, not necessarily like metal bands, like State Limbo. Shout out those guys. They're like a math rock, jazz fusion type deal.
So good.
We played with bands like Glorious, bands like Father Wolf. Like, they're more like metalcore-ish. So there's a whole array of bands. Like, there are many venues out here that we can play at.
Yep.
It's fun. Because there's such a diversity within the population out here, it trickles down into the band. So like, we'll play like No Suffer will be like the one metal band on a show, and then all the other bands are like, oh, jazz rock, pop.
Yeah.
Hey, those are the fun ones.
I love mixed bills, man. I love it.
Mixed bill shows, because then you get to see what everybody else is doing. Like, we're so stuck in our little boxes, our little holes and stuff like that, and then you play these mixed bill shows and you're like, there's somebody out here that sounds like This Town Needs Guns.
Wait, that's a band name?
Yeah, from the UK. Check. No, Ryan.
They're dope, man. You should check them out.
Okay.
You need to wake up, my boy. That band is not a futon.
Okay. When it comes to like the way you said it was such a statement. I was like, wait, did the band just play and then the town thinks they need guns? Like, oh my God. No, the band name
the name of the band is This Town Needs Guns. I think they changed their names to just TTNG because some of the connotations.
Yes,
over the last couple. Yeah,
I could see where there could be problems.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, they're super dope.
Really cool dudes. I've seen them a couple of times whenever they leave from London to go tour the rest of the world. My favorite project by them is they're split with a band called And Cats and Cats and Cats. I don't name these bands. Don't look at me like that.
I know you're not in charge. You don't make the rules.
Toast got the lore for you, man.
Yeah, he does.
So like, you get to see like what else, like you get to see the other spices that chefs are working with, if that makes sense.
I like that.
They're different bars for, different vibes and stuff like that. Like Lowbrow is going to be different than Love Buzz. Monobar, shout out Monobar, is going to be different from the Rock House. Rock House is going to be different than 808. 808 is going to be different than El Paso Underground. Like each bar, each venue has their own atmosphere. Okay. And they have like certain bands that cater to it, and they'll reach out. It's a wonderful thing being in a band out here, playing shows out here.
Yeah, I every time, and the thing that really kind of just got me more into El Paso bands was actually you guys. You actually mentioned Father Wolf. I know that they're relatively young, but they, I want to say, did like a battle down here for Vakken. Did amazing. I think they got a really great potential because they're still a young band. So knowing that you guys are of the the elder bands out in the town, what is it like to kind of be the bigger fish? Or do you guys even consider yourself the bigger fish in the pond out there?
I would say so, man. I've been in the scene for 28 years now, man. So
yeah, you got some seasoning here.
Yeah, man. You see that? So as a elder emo or whatever they call us nowadays,
man, elder emos, let's go.
It's cool, dude. It's I always laugh because you just see the kind of like the circle of life, you see the new kids come in, you see the new kids all buddy, you see the new kids all hate each other and then spread out and create other subdivisions of the scene. It's dope. For me, I just sit back and chill. I'm like, oh, that's cute, man. They'll be back. You know what I mean? Like they're playing pop punk this year. Next year, they'll play a little bit of hardcore, and then they'll find some slam and death metal, and, the cycle continues. So for us, it's cool. Now we don't have to get real in depth with like scene politics. Like, I don't care, man. Like, like I was saying, like last night I got home and I was like, I got to wake up with my son in a few hours. So, it's cool to be outside of the drama that may be about, even though El Paso's not a real dramatic city, but every scene has its, like I said, it's the younger kids and they're all friends. And then, you know how that goes.
Yeah,
cycle of life, man.
I think it's interesting because I'm 42, and I've been hanging out here with these guys for a better part of a decade and getting to see them, essentially grow up. Myself included, because now we have, I've been gifted this really cool thing called the Texas Takeover, where we get to feature local artists, signed, unsigned, underground. I'm looking for shit like this, right? And this is why I'm happy that I'm talking to you guys, because, all right, zoom in here, guys. Focus up. Here we go.
Focus.
How the kids say, lock in.
Lock it in.
Oh, shit, he actually did.
Let me tell you something about No Suffer, man. You gotta be careful what you ask for, man.
Hey,
you gotta be
careful. I will not be returning this to Amazon. 5 out of 5. Do recommend. So this is what I'm looking for, and like I said, this is why I'm glad that you guys are on, because like you said, you guys have been around a while. You've seen some shit, you've heard some shit. So these are called demos for people that don't know, right? These are called. When you see some shit like this where it's signed front and back, these are demos from a band that does not exist anymore, from the Austin scene.
Long gone, man.
They still made music, right? So I am trying to find that type of music. So if you guys have any one-off EP release from whenever back in the day, tell your friends, because we're trying to bring all of that music back to life on the Texas Takeover. So if we can get if we can get a digitized version of those songs that happened in like, you know.
Yo.
Yeah, what's up?
I have a Damien tape.
Educate me. A Damien tape?
So Jerry, our guitarist, was in that death metal hardcore overlap, like that old school death metal.
Okay. Yeah.
Overlap. He was in a band called Damien.
Okay.
My God, that band was scary to watch. Like once they finally found their stride, Damien was one of the scariest bands. Just watch, because they would get on stage dressed like normal dudes, and then just the bottom would fall out.
And this is a Texas band that just
they played a lot of shows in Texas because Las Cruces is so close to El Paso.
That counts.
But we're on that far edge. We're the little corner tip of Texas, about 8 hours out. The rest of Texas forgets El Paso was there until New Mexico says, "Hey, can we just have El Paso County? Like, you
just give it." Hold on. Is that why there's such a fuss right now? Is there a fight for El Paso?
There was a delegation. I think this was like the late 1800s going into the 1900s, where they had tried to negotiate buying El Paso County for New Mexico, and the Texas delegation told the New Mexico delegation to fuck right on off.
Whoa.
Where we are, I don't even think, like, I know you remember like a few years ago when like Texas froze and the power grid went out. We're not on the same power grid, man. So that became
you're
like
not on
issue.
The Texas grid. So you actually were okay, right?
We were fine.
We were good, bro.
Yeah, dude.
And I remember Texas was having. They were like, El Paso, what the hell? They're not even part of us. They're not struggling. It's not the same struggle.
Man, I didn't even think about that. Are you in the same time zone right now?
No, we are an hour ahead.
We're an hour behind you guys.
Yeah. So it's 12:30. Yeah, that's right. Holy
shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, Texas is huge. Okay.
Big.
Texas for big old state.
No reason. Like, what?
I mean,
what do you mean you done drove for 12 hours and you're still in Texas?
All right. I'm glad we're here because I was curious. What I wanted to know, because I want to ask about if you guys are going to go tour on the Curse of Care new album, but I just want to hear like one of your like worst road trip stories in Texas. I know you probably have others outside of that, but I always like to hear like what's the shittiest time you've ever had in Texas?
We're driving back into Texas. We're driving back into Texas from a show in Albuquerque. We're headed to Amarillo.
Okay. So we're coming east.
And
is this a Skinwalker?
I was playing drums. I was playing drums in a band called Barbarian at the time.
Okay.
And so the guys in Triumph Over Shipwreck are less than a mile ahead of us, and beautiful Texas day. You know the vibes. Beautiful Texas day. Got the Toy Story clouds, nice little breeze and everything like that.
Yeah.
And then we hit this patch of yellow fog, and
yellow.
Yeah, it
like,
was this, and
like slime yellow, bro.
And it smelled like just putrefaction. And when you finally get to take your boots off after like 3 weeks out in the field.
Yeah.
And we can't see anything. I know you know that smell. I know that's sorry if I pulled open any mental scabs that didn't need to be pulled.
It's like I can taste it now.
You could yeah,
sorry.
Man.
So we hit this patch of fog, and we're trying to figure out what's going on, because where did the fog come from? And then you hear this boom, boom, boom on the top of the van. And now we're shooting text messages back and forth like, yo, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? And like we hear like this wet metallic scraping on the top of the van. And it's
what fucking, you got a kaiju attacking you? Like,
mean, on some Jeepers Creepers shit, bro.
Right.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, some Silent Hill.
And
something with eyes. Yeah, Jeepers Creepers.
So strange, man.
And then as quickly as we hit the fog, it was gone.
Oh, okay.
Super random,
the vocalist of Triumph Over Shipwreck, once we got to the venue, he gets out of the van and he starts trying to jump on the van, trying to get the roof to cave in. And he didn't have enough body weight. He didn't have the body weight to get the van to like pop down the way it was, bro. And we're just like, what the fuck? And the people in Amarillo were like, yeah, we ain't never heard no shit like that. Like what did y'all find yourselves into?
Yeah, this sounds like one of them stories that they tell at the restaurant diner that's just off the interstate that, like, you know.
Well, that's where we found our answer. Yeah. We found our answer. They're like, oh, you just ran into some skinwalkers. Yeah, search it, man.
Wait,
check it, bro.
They have a whole fucking thing called the Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah.
That's, oh my God.
Real shit, man. Real shit. That was the most awkward drive, and it was beautiful, man. It was beautiful. Besides that, I think remember Corpus Christi toast when the rage cage, the fucking serpentine belt came loose and we were stuck in a Walmart parking lot. Like, yeah,
we had played Hard Times.
Was that Hard Times? Yeah,
it's Hard Times. I think I was playing drums in Trigger Warning. We had just
that's like the fourth band you've mentioned you've played drums for.
That boy been busy.
Hey man, I'm like a frisbee, bro. I get around.
Hey, it's okay. I just interviewed a young man named Skyler. He is a drummer as well, and he submitted his solo project called 719, and he's also in. And when we got on the screen, I'm like, wait, I fucking know you. He's like, yeah, I'm the drummer for this band, and I've also drummed for this band. I was like, oh my God.
Drummers, especially good ones, are a real rough commodity.
Y'all are real ones.
And it's not uncommon, especially in El Paso. If you're a good drummer, you're gonna be in multiple bands.
Yeah.
So I had moved out to Las Cruces for a little bit, and that's how I ended up in Trigger Warning. And we had played at Hard Times that night. We were leaving Hard Times to go play the next night in Corpus Christi. We got to Triumph left before we did. I want to say like an hour or two before we did. We stopped to eat and then like just took our time getting to Corpus.
Sure.
Get to Walmart, pull up right next to the van, and it wasn't the serpentine belt. It was the fuel pump.
Fuel pump that time, yeah.
The fuel pump
that time
died on a Sunday.
As one fuel pump, I'm gonna take a stab in the dark here and say that it was a Chevy 3500 series 15 passenger van, somewhere in that ballpark.
Man, you hit it right on the head, bro.
Like the Express, Chevy Express 3500, maybe a 2500 depending on your weight ratio. But
right on the head.
It's God has a way of protecting you. You know, he'll test you, but he'll get you out of the situation too. So we're trying to figure out how are we gonna replace the fuel pump? Like, do we try to move the van? Do we try to get it towed? We're standing outside of the van and a mobile mechanic pulls up, parks his car. Like legit, he's getting ready to go grocery shop right now. We're like, yo, you're a mobile mechanic? He's like, yeah, our fuel pump died. Word, I got that in the trunk right now.
Yeah. Fixed it right there in the parking lot, bro.
The pump that we needed for the van was in the trunk. This man was driving a Toyota Prius.
But now it makes sense because Ryan just called out the van and we never even told him. So I guess homeboy was like, well, somebody's going to need this one day.
And he was just like, yep. Pulls his jack out. The dude was down there for maybe 40 minutes tops.
40 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
Swapped the fuel pump out. He's like, yeah, try it. Van turned over. All right, cool.
Gave him a t-shirt, CD. And I think he didn't charge us much because he knew that we were just sitting outside the van like this.
Just just looking like you need help, right? Just the hat on the head. Just, I don't know what the next move is. I really just need someone to walk into my life and, oh, look, here you
There
are.
he is.
Hey, y'all look like you need a new fuel pump.
Not only that, but we were so far from home because Corpus is like a 12-hour drive from El Paso.
That's a couple states worth of drives.
Yeah,
to some
man.
people. Yeah. I'm from North Carolina originally. I miss living there because, I mean, even, not even just North Carolina, but just in that little area like South Carolina, Northern Georgia, Kentucky, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, like just Appalachia
right there,
in general.
man.
Yeah, I feel like that's where, I don't know, if I were a band, because like I said, Texas is big, and just to get to like other markets, you got to drive, 3-4 hours, sometimes longer than that.
Yep.
Insane.
But yeah, I always think about what a circuit looks like to bands on the East Coast versus like Midwest, and then just Texas by itself, and then
you can
Texas by
honestly
itself.
you can tour Texas by yourself, like by
100%.
itself.
Yeah,
Like, that could be
100%.
Yeah, that's kind. I guess that is the beauty of it. We've definitely done that a few times. Go out for a week and it's just Texas dates. So
and
no problem
every
with me. I'm
city-
like, that's cool.
And every city in Texas is different. Like Dallas is not
Mhm.
Houston, is not San Antonio, is not the Valley. Shout out Harlingen, shout out McAllen, shout out
Yeah.
Laredo. Like every other city you go to in Texas is a completely different thing. Like El Paso is not Lubbock. Lubbock is not Amarillo, is not Abilene. It's a great state. It's just so damn big.
I've definitely been finding, like, this last episode that I did for the Texas Takeover is kind of a blend, right? I went through each of the major markets, like you just mentioned, the Valley. I will do a full on episode of just like border town band, not border town, but like just border
Yeah.
bands or the Valley, because I mean, I don't know enough about it, and I mean, you guys sound like, being around for long enough. Like, I know there's the one band I speak to a lot, Overt Enemy. They play a lot down there, Robert and the gang. But yeah, it's just, you find some just really fucking cool bands.
Worst Behavior.
Yeah, I mean, like, I found a band that I knew about, that I forgot about, that now that I'm back in love with, a little band called From Joy from Houston. Them dudes,
The boys. The
dude,
boys.
I forgot how fucking crazy their music is.
I'm just watching Jordan do a drum cover of the New Chamber.
It's just talent all across this place, and it's just, I don't know, man. I feel really honored to be able to kind of just sit here and just discuss, the art with you guys, and the good times and the bad times, the skinwalkers and the new CD releases. So, but yeah, it's cool. It's crazy. And speaking of crazy, your CD release party that you guys were up to super late till the early morning today, how'd that go?
It was awesome.
Really good, man. Really good.
Where'd you guys play at?
We played at this spot called Mona, a Mona bar of modern art.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out Crystal.
And we've been trying to get a show there for the last 2, maybe 3 years, and scheduling and life just not working out the way we wanted it to. We were trying to make it work, and then one day she hits us up and she's like, "Hey, I have this date open. Are you guys doing anything?" We are trying to have our EP release show there. And she's like, "Wonderful."
You're
See
like,
you there.
matter of
Wonderful.
fact.
Yeah.
So
Well, we got you here.
there.
Yeah.
We went looking for bands to put on the show. So we have, a show instead of us just showing up and being like, "Hey, we're No Suffer, watch us play the songs." Went out, we scoured the city, found the bands, and the next thing I know, one of my closest homeboys from San Antonio messages me. He's like, "Yo, I'm on the way up there to go see you guys play."
Damn.
All right. Shout out Jaime and the guys in Blemish. They played last night. Really good band. Check them out San Antonio.
San Antonio.
Okay.
They recorded with Phil Odom, man, in Austin, actually.
Phil, why does that sound so familiar to me?
Dude, what's the name of his studio out there?
Phil Odo. Jesus.
want to make sure and get that boy shouts too, because
Yup.
he killed their recording. It just is so good.
Lester K recorded with them too, didn't they?
Yeah. Bad Wolf Studios, man. Yeah.
Okay.
Shouts.
Okay.
Philip
Yeah.
Oldham.
Bad Wolves.
Yep. Yeah. Damn, I didn't know he's in Ivy League, bro. So Ivy League's a dope ass band from where are they? And they're in Austin now?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think weren't they from
They were from like Midland, Odessa. And then they all moved to Austin. So shouts Philip Oldham, but yeah, Blemish. So funny story. My cousin has been dating the guitarist Justin for like the last 12 years or some shit. And
Okay.
their bass player used to be the vocalist for Triumph Over Shipwreck. So they're just, we're just all one big old happy family.
We're all just extended cousins down the line.
Yeah, man, for sure. So they came down and we had Death Benefits from Las Cruces. Really
Shout
good
out.
female fronted death metal. They're super dope. And then like Toe said, State Limbo, just math rock. They just got off of a tour in Japan. So super dope show, man. I have like this thing where like I just get like super anxious about booking shows, and especially like EP release and all that. And we got there, doors were at like 8. And El Paso's a very late city, man. And so
I was gonna say doors at 8, man. Like I'm going to a show tonight. Doors are at 6, sometimes 5.
Yeah, bro. So that's what I was like. Damn, I felt like we started it pretty late, but even still, I think people started walking in about 9.
Yeah, 9:30.
We're finishing loading in, and we came in, and the bar was just packed out, man. It was just a full house, so it was super good feeling.
Super fun.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was like, and there wasn't a time where like the bar was empty either. Like people were in there and they stayed in there. They watched all of the bands. It was awesome.
That was dope, man. That was dope. I felt good, like people sticking around. It was late, man. I think we hit the stage Toast like 12.
Yeah, at midnight. Yeah, at midnight.
Yeah, yes, bro. I'd already been up all day.
I remember
at the bar like this, like Toast, when y'all go on, wake me up, dog.
I remember, I think I got on stage and the first thing I said when I plugged my mic into the XLR was, I'm going to take a nap. I take nap right here. And then we started playing.
Yeah. The memes,
but it was fun, man. It was a good time.
Man, ladies and gentlemen, the memes are true that when you get in your, not just your 30s, but especially in your 40s, it's hard to get out there. Even, look, I don't play. So I want to say, first off, hats to you guys for holding it down, for just getting, just out there getting it. I try to, do my best and, do a little bit in the mosh pit here or there.
There you go.
Man, it does. When you say that you started at midnight, it's like, that's when the shit used to kick off. It's like, yeah, I'm hitting the stage at midnight, and then we're going to keep partying, and then we're going to go to the after party.
No, the after party is the drive home and the shower.
Yeah.
I got home, and I was like, I don't feel like unloading gear right now.
No, it's staying, dude. Yeah, you get home, and you're like, you know what? My neighborhood is safe enough. Boop, boop. Like, I'm taking me into the shower. It's going to be less than 5 minutes, and then I'm in the bed.
That's it, bro. That's it. Yes.
Man.
Yeah. But it was like last night, it was like worth it. It was like, all right, man.
Yeah.
Like I got home and I was like, I know I'm going to sleep a few hours, but had such a good time. I'm just very thankful just for the support, bro. Like I said, I've been here 28 years, man. And, you kind of wonder when your fall off is going to be. You know what I mean? You kind of anticipate it like, well.
No, you have to. There is. Like, okay, I usually in this season of the podcast, I'm trying to ask the question, what does famous, or not famous, what does Made It look like for your band? And you guys could answer this individually, and when I say Made It, because the way the question came about was something about touring, and like we talked about Metallica and everybody doing like arena rock and all this other stuff. And then there's other bands that are like, I just want to sell out 100 cap venue in my hometown every fucking time. That's what Made It looks like to me. And then it hit me. I was like, holy shit. If that's fame, if that's Made It. Yeah, right. It's like, okay, so
I didn't.
Yeah, what's that look like for you guys?
it didn't hit me that I had made it until 2021 when we put out and now I'm drawing a blank on our own record.
Great Dying.
We put out the Great Dying, and we started getting the album reviews, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. What do you mean you're in Australia?
Yeah.
What do you mean you're in Vancouver?
Yeah, who are these international,
like
reviewers or PR marketing teams looking at my music, right?
Yeah, like I'm some kid who grew up on the east side of El Paso, used to play with rocks because we didn't really have much else out here besides rocks and
rocks, bro.
It's 18 trees in El Paso.
Total.
Yeah.
The entire of El Paso is 18 trees. Every other tree you see after that is a hologram projection of another tree.
Man.
It's all the conspiracy out in El Paso.
Yeah, it's not the birds you got to worry about. It's the trees, because you go to climb a tree and you don't go nowhere because it's not a tree.
So you're gonna walk right through it, and then you're gonna think you're in another dimension, and the skinwalkers come get you.
And the skinwalkers get you, bro.
And now y'all know why I carry a backpack, because I got half of the fourth dimension, so I'm protected.
Yeah, Toast has always had a backpack. Everybody's always asking what's in the backpack. Fame, honestly, man, that is a very subjective thing. So my grandfather played for the Philadelphia Eagles, man.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
1965 to 67, man.
No shit.
Lou James.
That's cool.
So when I walk around town, man, everybody kind of knows who I am because of my grandfather, right? He coached football here for 30 plus years, was assistant principal. And then my uncle, he also had coaching career that was very awesome. He coached football and women's track, and he led the women's track team to 8 straight district champions. And
damn,
it's just now people, they're like, Jay, you play drums, cool, So like for me, I'm like, at first I was like, damn, that's kind of weird, I come from like this super athletic background, like I power lift, but for me, I guess my grandfather saw us play once, and he was like, he's what I was on that football field, you are behind those drums. And for me, that's enough, man. I go somewhere and people treat me nice, treat me with respect, Same thing for my boys, my wife, everybody's real cordial, everybody's real sweet. Around Texas, people are always speaking very highly of the band. And, even from a national standpoint, because Triumph used to tour 230 days out of each year for about 7 years, man. So to me, I've already made it. Somebody called me like the underground legend, and I was like, that's cool with me, man. Like, I ain't gotta be like, shout outs to like my boy Bryce Butler,
Yep.
Now he was in 1,000 different bands, and now he's in Shadow of Intent.
Yeah.
So it's just come to.
Sorry,
like,
is he from here?
Bryce? He's from Dallas.
That's okay. Hold on.
Yeah, man. Yep. He drummed for Seeker. So I drummed for Seeker before he did. Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. That's me and my buddy Chris were just talking, actually, and listening to Seeker, and I was like, holy fuck, I forgot about that band. And like, not in a bad way, just
right.
Everything shuffles, right? Like time passes, you forget, and then all of a sudden, because he digitized or is digitizing all of his vinyls and CDs, and he came across I can't remember which one, but he'd found Seeker has an album on Spotify, and he was like, you should play this, and I was like, oh my god,
man, I remember that when Jay filled in on drums for Seeker, man, that was the most, how the fuck do you write that?
Yeah, it's I don't understand it. And now I get to go back and just do a deep dive on Seeker and just kind of see where, and now I know that I'm gonna come back to, Mr. James over here. Like, it's gonna be this weird, like, oh shit, fucking Charlie on Always Sunny with the red lines,
it all makes sense now.
It all makes sense. Yeah, but to me, that to me, that's all it's about, man. It's not like
Cool.
I guess like in the last, since like COVID, right? You know, endorsements became like a big thing for everybody, right? And you know, I've had my share of things, but to me, it's like having that respect. That's fame to me, is just having that respect. When somebody sees me and they're like, Jay,
Hey, how's it going?
solid dude, man. You know, yeah, exactly. Hey, man.
Yeah,
Like, to
you
me,
get
that just feels good, dude. Like last night, I think we saw a lot of people that don't go to shows. They don't go to shows anymore, man. They're just kind of family. Oh,
Yep.
they're at home.
We're starting to get at that age now. Like
I know, man.
everybody's starting to have kids. Like I joked with some of my friends that No Suffer's a dad rock band because half the dudes in the band have kids.
I'm glad that you said that. I think that we should own it and change what dad rock means, because I am of that era of dad rock where fucking Breaking Benjamin and Hinder and Nickelback and 3 Days Grace, like, don't get me wrong, all great bands.
All good.
But that is not the dad rock
it's a bad
that is
rap,
today.
man. Yeah.
Is it weird? Is it weird that because I didn't listen to Hinder or him for that matter, I get both of those bands confused?
No, there's no strike against you. There's no strike.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yo, speaking of dad rock, I don't know if you guys have heard the new Mood Ring.
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, so Hunter, he's terminally ill, man. You know, he's very sick, but he's produced bands. Silence was his like metalcore band back in the day. Of course, he's like one of the main writers for Psycho Frame.
Okay.
Yeah, and so he has a band called Mood Ring, man, and their new album is like super dad rock, bro, and I love it. I love it to death, man. It just came out on Friday, bro. So if you get a chance, I think it's called Death Fetish, and it's just basically about how he's like dying, man. He's incredible. He's one of my favorite producers, man. But yeah, when it comes to like stuff like that, where, you know, maybe like a few years ago, I was like, man, that's cheesy, man. That's whack, man. Where the breakdown, you know, where, and he just like kind of merged it together, and I'm like, fuck, I love dad rock, bro.
You got to, right? Like, I mean, again, you know, dad rock has one connotation.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, like, again, you know, if I did make music, it would be in the vein of what you guys do, that kind of. But I mean, I fucking love me some metalcore. I'm a gent fanatic. Goddamn, you just ones and zeros in my face and let that fucking bottom string just hang.
Yeah, but, that's my job in the band.
Polyrhythms are for the weirdos, okay, boys?
Like I wasn't
Four
the one
on the floor. 4 on the floor, right? Yeah.
That's me, dog. I'm the jit kid of the band, bro.
Yeah. But but speaking of, I know that we've kind of been all over the place, and I don't want to take up too much more of your time, but I do want to kind of touch on the new music. You guys sent over Ghosts to be featured on the Texas Takeover, and I think that song is great. I think that it does speak well for the album as a whole, but I'm curious. I'm leaning towards id. I love that. I don't know what it is that's in that song that makes me love it, but I was just curious. Who wrote it? How'd it come about? I don't know. I
think that was the last song we wrote as a 5-piece.
Okay.
Eric, original guitars from Triumph. We started No Suffer, original guitars from No Suffer. He finished college and he was like, man, I can't find a job here in El Paso. He found a job in Fort Worth. So he went on to do that. But I think that was the last song that we wrote with him as a 5-piece, dude. So yeah, that is a very special song on the Curse of Care for sure, man. And
good.
I love that one because it's very genty. You know, it's got its moments, man. It's got its kind of like that Seeker feel, in my opinion. Like that's kind of where I was going for drum wise. So I like that song a lot.
There's this riff in there, like, for everybody listening and watching, like, just go after this is over, go to whatever platform you'll listen to and just go find No Suffer id and just listen to it. You'll understand. And if you don't like it, you're dumb.
Shame on you.
Nah, if you don't like it, go back, drink a Dr. Pepper. I'm straight edge. I can't tell you to go drink no Hennessy or nothing like that.
Okay.
Go drink a Dr. Pepper, peel an orange in the shower, and then go back and listen to it.
There you go. Come back with some effervescence and some carbon dioxide in it.
Yeah.
But I was curious, So again, I actually just the last guy I talked to, I had mentioned to him that I'm not all about not the vocals, not all about the lyrics. Like I'm more of the music. Like, can the music make me move? Can I vibe with it? Are there parts that are, this, that, or the other? And then if and when the music draws me in, then I'll go lyric seeking. Unless it's like a rock band or something where you can really hear the vocal.
Yeah.
You can hear. So that's kind of how I got into it, is like the music was like, whoop. And so I'll just read the first lyric. It says, "What's the use of being the city on the hill when everything below is a heap of ash?" And I was just like, damn, that's a pretty fucking heavy line. And I was just curious, Toast, do you come up with the lyrics? Like, how's all this work?
Yeah. I write poetry a lot.
He's like, my bad, dude. My bad.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I write poetry a lot, and there's, having to deal with people just in your day-to-day life, and there's some unnecessarily cutthroat motherfuckers just in the world who will do anything and everything to the detriment of everybody around them. So like, why are you finally made it to the top, but you've destroyed everything around you. You can't even enjoy the scenery anymore because you done burned everything to the ground. What's the use? Like, what?
So do you see why I forced him to do vocals for No Suffer?
He walked in the garage and he was like, put your poetry on paper.
Yes.
And then be a little angry.
Yes.
Yeah. I remember I sent I think it was a summer 2-piece to some of my cousins in Atlanta, and they're producers out there. They ended up moving to Portland, and he texted me. He's like, "Hey man, so you just sound like Cookie Monster if he stubbed his toe and fell down a flight of stairs on all these songs. All of them. You just in that mode on all of the songs."
I like that a lot.
Like, hey, it stubbed his toe.
Yeah,
I might leave that as the episode headline. Just No Suffer, Cookie Monster stubbed his toe. I like it.
Yeah.
Really
but yeah,
it's wholesomeness to it.
I write. I took a creative writing course in college the one year that I decided I was going to try and do, the college thing. And my creative writing instructor said, "Speak as a witness to what you know. Don't try to force anything."
Well, did I get that right?
Yeah. You want it,
insert a organ run it there.
Tell you what, I'll be in the congregation, you be from the pulpit, and then we will really try. I want to bring this one home.
Yeah, you speak as a witness to what you know. So like, you have eyes, you see the environment. Like, whatever you need to write on the paper, it's there. You might not know what it is. It's there. Just let it do what it's gonna do. So I just got tired of like having to deal, like, see all of these people do all of this like unnecessary shit to try to get to the top, and then it's just like, you destroyed everything. Like, you have nothing. You have what you want, but you don't have a space to enjoy it. Why?
What's the use? What's the use?
Why are you, man? You know what? That I guess you could in a way, you could tie that to, trying to achieve fame, right? If you want to try to get to the top,
Yeah.
If there's bridges that are burned, relationships that are broken, there's all kinds of shit that can go wrong. But in that pursuit of what you think is the top, may actually be to your detriment.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Holy shit. See, we actually get serious here, ladies and gentlemen. It's not just all fun and games. I did want to read this because I think sometimes lyrics are powerful when they're just spoken, right?
Yeah.
And so I haven't practiced it in a long time, but I myself do love a good poetry session. I used to journal a little bit, try to get some things on paper because, and then, from being with all these very talented individuals and getting to sit in on, writing sessions and, oh, we got to get this track done. And, I was just there just to be there because I'm friends with them. But then to watch this shit just kind of come to life is like, It's fucking mesmerizing, man. It's really cool.
It
And
really is, bro.
when you break it down, so like right here. So this is from the song Id off of your guys' latest album. And it says, "What's the use of being the city on the hill when everything below is a heap of ash? Understand the weight of a pendulum swing, unimpressed by the spoil of others' labors. Give stolen credit where it's due. Mental versus moral, it doesn't affect me much. The selfish traits make life better." I mean, and it just goes on and on, dude. I mean, it's some very well written stuff. And you would not think that Cookie Monster would be able to say shit like that, right?
Exactly.
So I really think it's important to kind of, like you said, put it out there and let people know, hey,
hey, man, Toast is my favorite lyricist. Of course, there's Keith from Every Time I Die.
Yep.
He writes very well too. And then Jamie, rest in peace, from Destroyer. And this is what kind of I always wanted Toast to write a book, to publish books. But I also thought, like, what's the best way that we can get his writing out and also just like really push it like in a forceful manner. And it was definitely on top of our musical style, right? We call it like controlled chaos.
Hey, man.
And just to have like the lyrics, because I feel that in the metal genre, like, people just kind of, piece together. They're trying to like talk about like murder and killing and, all that shit's cool. But at the end of the day, it's just like Toast is writing some real shit, man. Some real, like, when I read the lyrics, like I feel something, man.
Yeah.
I really like. And we purposely did this. We told each other because like Jerry came from Damien and we were getting over with Triumph, and Toast was out of Barbarian and whatnot. And so we just said, when we were writing the No Suffer stuff, we were like, man, let's just write music that we want to listen to, that we enjoy.
Yeah.
And that definitely, from a musical standpoint, Animosity, right? We love Animosity collectively. And we're just like, let's write shit that we would listen to, that we enjoy, and that we would like
and
to
I think
see
that's how we ended up writing the songs we write. Like, we can cover a spectrum of songs, like of genres. Like, Ghost doesn't sound like it. It doesn't sound like PMA. PMA doesn't sound like Beyond Repair
at all.
So like we'll bounce from like metalcore to death metal to hardcore.
Yes.
Just because we can. We have those spices on the rack to cook with.
Yes, there you go. Yeah.
A lot of
flavor.
And so we just write, all right, what do we feel like writing today? All right, this.
And shouts to Jerry, man. That boy got riffs for days, man.
I have to write.
That dude can write
I have
anything.
to write every day. Otherwise, I am going to be in a situation where between Jerry and Jay, put them in a room behind their instruments, they'll have a song like that. It's happened before. I think I was talking to Jay about, I want to say it was like Jackson State University's marching band.
Ooh.
And 2 minutes later, we had Penumbra.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that. I was like, yo, dude, did you see this one Jackson State video where the trumpet players are just going off? And Jerry was like, oh, yeah, something like this, right? Wah, 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 wah. Cool, Penumbra.
There it is. There it is.
And I'm sitting there like they're in practice just hashing this out. And I'm just like,
better right.
So,
yep, time to get to work.
And shouts Larry, man. Larry plays everything, man. That dude plays guitar, plays bass, he does vocals. He played in a mariachi band when we first started hanging out with him, man. He was like,
he plays drums too.
Larry, man, like 16, 17.
Dude,
yeah, 15 or 16.
Shit. Yeah, dude. Yeah. So we've known Larry for quite a long time too, man.
Larry and I ran a private investigations firm for a little bit.
Y'all really did, bro. Y'all found out a lot of good lore here in the city, man.
Hold on. We actually share this. And I used to work for a private investigator as well. Not here. I don't find too many people. Long story short, we share that. So go ahead.
Yeah. But yeah, like we've like everybody. I think one of the other things, like one of the little fun facts about No Suffer, everybody in the band at one point in time has experience has experience playing
Play
drums.
drums, yeah.
So it's all like, oh, okay, that's why they get along so well. They're all knuckle draggers. So it's just like
Through and through, bro.
yep.
Man.
But yeah,
Well,
Larry, he's cool. He's a talented musician, great all around dude. Shout out Larry.
Yeah, shouts
out
to
Larry.
Larry, man. Yeah, his strap, like literally the screws and everything came out of the bass, like the first song of the set last night.
Oh,
And he still
no.
managed. He got through it. So shouts to Larry,
Yep.
man. I was roasting his ass all night on stage.
Larry was there. He got it done though.
He got it done.
That's great. Yeah, I can't count how many. And those are some of the stories that I like to listen to, because it, listening to the guys recount the total just fuck, this just happened. Especially first song out the gate, man.
Dude, we played this show. I remember we played a show with this band called Pissing Razors.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And
Hometown heroes.
Yeah, it was a whole ordeal. We finally get up on stage, and one of Jerry's pedals would not turn on. Like the wiring in it just disintegrated. So the people who saw No Suffer that night swear up and down No Suffer is just a straight beat down hardcore band, because the 4 songs that we were able to play that didn't need that pedal were all of like the hardcore leaning songs.
Yeah.
And then somebody from that show caught us.
Man.
Somebody at that show who thought we were just like a beat down hardcore band caught us at another show a couple of weeks later, and they're like, "Wait, you guys do all of that? Like
You've got more instruments? Holy shit.
What? Yeah, like, something as simple as like, oh, it's an old pedal anyway, and like a lever or something like that.
Yeah.
Broke inside the pedal. Replace the pedal, everything is good as new. Stuff like that.
Yeah, it's always fun to like watch the recovery happen.
Yeah.
Like I'll be judging and like for Vakken, and you'll just see like, because it's it's a competition, right? It's like, if something happens, how do you recover? So like somebody's wireless mic went out, and there's like a microphone within arms, like a fully wired 58 just sitting there ready to go. And we always leave them there as, I don't know, maybe we need to like make people aware of that. I don't know. I just figured it would be an easy swap. Like, this doesn't work anymore. This does. Hello, we're back. Or you'll see someone's wire. Obviously, all this wired shit or wireless stuff has its purpose, but it's like, you see somebody come out with a cord hanging from the back. It's like, okay, that guy is definitely gonna just send it this time. But
one of my other favorite moments, we're playing a show at the Rock House, and a bass drum beater hit me in the back of the leg, and I look back at Jay, and he just has this look of terror. He's just like, he's playing, and I realize that he's doing all of this stuff one-footed, left foot, because his right bass drum beater broke off, bounced off the wall, came over the drums, and like bounced off the back of my calf.
Holy shit.
Bad. Yeah,
and we're just like, okay.
And that's why I play moonshot beaters now.
Yeah.
So
Moonshot. Shout out Moonshot. Yes.
They're actually from Austin, man. Texas based. So check out Moonshot. But yeah,
I'm gonna take this clip. I'm gonna tag them.
Yes, man.
Yep. Shout out Nick at Moonshot.
We're coming for you.
I'm still trying to figure out what color I'm gonna make my beaters. Something is cooking soon.
Oh, ready for it.
It's almost like an exclusive shoe drop. You know what I'm saying?
It really is, bro. It really is.
Like every beater that I've seen from them is like a one of one design, super cool.
Okay.
Shout out Jay's new beaters. Like, that is the story behind the beaters is awesome. They look awesome. They sound great. I don't know. I'm a vocalist. I don't know what I'm talking about right now.
Whatever, man.
It's a good beater.
Maybe that'll be No Suffer. It's a good beater. I mean, that just, it fucking sells itself.
We're walking taglines at this point.
We're just,
man.
Oh my God. Somebody hire us. Somebody hire us.
Right today. Right now.
Oh man. Well, guys, man, we've crested the hour mark. I didn't think we were gonna make it, to be honest.
And hey, man, shout outs to Caffeine.
Caffeine and good storytellers
and good vibes, man.
Well, I don't want to keep toasting his car. For those listening, he's hanging out in his car.
Yeah, I'm fine, man.
He's coming in. He's coming in via the automobile, so we don't want to trap him in there for much longer.
Nah, I'll be good. I got the window cracked. Be all right.
And there is not a hose coming into the back. I promise.
No. Cars
that.
off. Cars off.
Cars
We're
off.
Good. This is not going to be the first 20 minutes of Midsommar. Hey, go back and watch Midsommar.
Dude,
I watch Midsommar.
My wife. Okay, I'll just say this, and then we'll say our final goodbyes. My wife took me into that, and for those that don't know my wife, she loves movies, but she'll go one a day if she can get one. Go and catch the matinee for like $3, $4, whatever. And doesn't matter the movie, she'll just go see it. But she was like, "Hey, you want to go see Midsommar?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sounds like a nice movie."
Nope.
And that's it. That's the hook. She'll find a movie to take me to because I don't watch any of the trailers, so I go in blind. I mean, it's like half these interviews that I do. I don't know shit about the bands. I'm just like, whatever happens during the interview happens. And she takes me into that. I might need to seek therapy.
I would give if I could give you a hug and a zin, I would.
Today's cocktail to handle emotional damage is a zin and a hug, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first.
Yeah, there you go, man. Chase it away, bro.
They'll be selling them at the No Suffer merch table this December. So if you guys are ready,
yeah,
we should make some pouches, bro.
Hey, some No Suffer pouches. I will.
Hey, and if we can't get zins, we could easily do a grinds type deal where it's coffee.
My God, listen, when I'm okay. Let's just end it here. We can have this conversation later. I don't want the intellectual property to get out because I love a good merch booth. I love a good merch table. Like when you're selling some shit that's out there that's not out there, that's like, let me take that.
I need that. Yeah.
I would. Oh, man.
Larry's good at that, by the way. He's very good at picking like merch that nobody really thinks about. Yeah,
man,
so
you gotta.
I could see us having some pouches at the table when we come to Austin next time.
Hey, you know what though? So I'm a recovering nicotine addict. What the fuck is that? I no longer dip.
All right.
And I'm sorry. I don't know. It's like I'm a recovering addict or something. Hi, my name's Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
I used to do Zens. I'm sorry. Okay. What I was getting at is because he mentioned caffeine. After I went off dip, then I went to Zens, then I went to this thing called Smoky Mountain, and it's made in Coppell, Texas, and it's just caffeine pouches.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Toast and I partake in the caffeine pouches.
That's what I'm saying. You know, I know that nicotine is a drug. So is caffeine. You know, there could be a debate.
It is.
Shouts caffeine.
But I mean, if you're gonna pimp some stuff at the merch table, I would rather see it be caffeine than nicotine. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, there you go.
That's all I'm saying.
Definitely that, because I don't want to mess up and the pouches get in the wrong hands, man, and we start getting sued and shit.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. You actually might need some kind of. You know what? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're good.
Good time.
The fewer lawyers we got to deal with, the better.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Let's just cut all the lawyers out. Just we'll just make. Yeah. Okay. Enough said. We'll leave it there. Guys, thank you very much. I've had an excellent time. Excellent time.
You rule, man. Thank you for having us, dude.
Are there any future hopeful dates of you guys coming to Austin in 2026?
Yes. So shouts to Conning Sore. Those are our boys from out there, and they take good care of us, man. Andy, Blake, we love you guys, man. I got to give them their flowers. We are signed to the same label. Every time we're there,
shout out.
Silent Pendulum. Every time we're there, they give us a place to stay and
take us to cool food spots. Shout out Thundercloud subs.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think we'll probably be out there like late summer, early fall,
Okay.
little man starts school here, little, preschool type stuff. So we'll be able to get out and about in a little bit sooner than
Okay.
later, hopefully. But Austin is always at the top of the list to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, like I said, you guys you got a good vibe down here. Very good circle of friends. I was just going to extend an offer, if you guys want to play on the end of year showcase, I'd be honored to have you. I always tell people now in the first half of the year, that way you can like plan out your year.
Oh yeah. Hey,
just first Saturday in December at Come and Take It. If you guys
I'm
are
down.
looking for some, to have some fun.
I'm writing that down. I'll hit you up, man. Let's do that. I really appreciate that. That's cool.
I'd love to have you guys. I know that and again, it's trying to get, I know that it's not easy for an El Paso or an Amarillo or a Lubbock or a Valley or hell, even Corpus Christi or it ain't easy to come out here and have a good time.
Yeah,
and vice versa, trying to get Austin bands out to El Paso, right? Like
rough, man, super rough.
Hey, an 8-hour drive is an 8-hour drive is an 8-hour drive.
That's it. So it doesn't matter where you're going. It's about the destination and the journey.
It's where you're headed, man. It's where you're headed.
Oh man. So as with all shows, any final shout outs, thank yous, and the social medias to where everybody can follow and support you guys?
Shout out Bethany and her boyfriend Connor. They drove 16 hours round trip to come see us last night.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shouts.
And she made birthday brownies for Jay because it was Jay's birthday last week. Happy birthday, Jay.
Thank you, bro.
You can find us on social media at No Suffer, KNOW SUFFER. I think one of the hardest parts about being in this band is trying to tell people how to find us on social media, and they hear no and think NO instead of no. The more you know, the more you suffer. But yeah, No Suffer. We're on Instagram.
Oh my God, is that what it means? The more you know, the more you suffer. No suffer.
Yeah, man.
The more you know, right?
Papa used to say, vanity is vanity is vanity. Nothing is new under the sun. The more you know, the more you suffer. Shouts to Papa, man.
Damn, shout out to Papa with the fucking words of wisdom. Holy
with the words of wisdom, man. I had to. So No Suffer was actually going to be the last Triumph Over Shipwreck album, but never came to be. So we're like, that's a cool name, man. Let's just rock with that. So
no, I remember when
extra lore.
Remember when I first saw it, I was like, gotta ask that question, and it just totally escaped my mind. And then he said it, I was like, oh, there it is.
There it is.
Goes, no, man, the more you know, the more you suffer. Fuck, dude, that sounds like a tattoo I'm gonna get here pretty soon.
Hell yeah.
Hey, man.
That would, man. Look, okay, if I get a No Suffer tattoo, literally, it's, oh my God, that's so good. That's so good. I mean, that's why I got like right here. So like right here, life is a lie. We must conquer. Right? It's from a video game. Yeah. I couldn't tell you what the video game is, but it's like multifaceted. Life is a lie, depending on, the life you live. And then we must conquer, right? That's just, you
just got it. That's what you got to do anyway.
You just got to conquer. But then you put them together. Life is a lie. We must conquer. It's
You're
anyway.
Like, oh, okay.
Oh man, I'm gonna get a No Suffer tattoo. Jesus Christ.
What else? Oh, Taylor Bates. He's done all of our album artwork. So he's been killing it.
Dude, yeah, the album artwork for the latest album is phenomenal.
Thank you, man. Yeah, so, Taylor Bates, man. Yep.
Man, shout out. Thank you, Taylor. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up just for does he do flyers?
He does. Yeah, he does.
Oh, good.
Flyers,
okay, great.
T-shirt designs, all that good stuff, man. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I'm always looking for some local talent to help out.
He sings in a band called Steak Sauce Mustache.
My God, that's him?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I saw Steak Sauce. Yeah, now I know the exact bald beard, fucking runs around with a mop-handled vocal. Yep. I know exactly who you're talking about. Okay, sorry. This is how tight this community is. So I'd never seen Steak Sauce until I took the boys to go see Thumbscrew play for the very last. Shout out Thumbscrew and Designs.
Damn, Poopy.
Yeah,
Jeremy
Poopy
Rabel.
Danny.
Yeah,
man.
right. Yep. So Steven from Designs was like, "Hey, we're going to play Thumbscrew's very last show at Acadia Bar in Houston, and it was Mammoth Fest 3, and that was the last show that was ever going down at Acadia Bar, and that's where I saw a band called Cult Burner from. I'm sorry, not Cult Burner. My apologies.
No.
God damn it.
No, it is Cult Burner with a
God awful truth. Sorry.
Yep.
And also Cult Burner. Yes, thank you. They were there too. And then Steak Sauce. Then because Andy plays in Steak Sauce, Brent plays in Steak Sauce, Taylor dude. It's like all these different people. Like because I said, a drummer has a lot of projects, so he's in at least 3 that I know of. But yeah, holy cow, yeah, great, good.
Shout out Brett, man. He's cool.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, we could go for a whole another hour just on
right. I remember the last time Steak Sauce came out here, we're all hanging out at the spot, and Brent was like, "Yeah, so I dance bachata. I give bachata lessons. I'm gonna go to this Dominican bar. I'll be right back." Homeboy took off, like his Uber pulled up, and he went dancing, and he was like, "Those women were trying to kidnap me."
Hey, man.
Like I'm that good of a dancer.
That can dance in El Paso, man.
Hey, I as a white man that has rhythm, I've been in that situation before where it's like you're in a Hispanic Latino vibe place, and they got some bachata going or whatnot, and as long as you can just kind of keep it, you ain't got to do shit.
Nothing,
I mean, I'm telling you guys, look, guys, for those that fear what used to be called socializing and dancing, it's a chance to get to like really get in close to somebody.
It's all in the hips.
It's all in the hips, man. You ain't got to know the music. All you got to hear is da 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 da.
That's it.
And then they see you over there just having a good time, and you're holding your Modelo because you're trying to fit in, right? And you're just vibing, and then you just happen to have like a cowboy hat on because you just saw it at the gas station, and you're like, I'm on the way to wherever this place is, and you get in and you da 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 da, and you sip it, and then she comes over and she's like, hola, and then everything goes out the window.
That's it.
With the hips, man.
That's so good, man. That's so good.
Fun times.
I'm gonna bring y'all down just to hang out at my house.
I'm with it, bro. We got to kick it, man. We got to kick it, man. It's too good.
Is this like the reverse? You're invited to the barbecue moment? Like,
Wait. What's in the potato salad, though?
All right. Hold on.
Yeah, man. Please tell me you ain't got black olives in the potato salad, man.
It's dill pickles. It's potatoes. It's mustard. It's, oh my God. I don't make it, but there's no black olives. Okay.
No raisins.
No raisins. It's just
right, cool.
fucking.
Yeah, we good.
It's potato salad. That's it. There ain't no weird shit in there. It's
ain't
just
no weird
potato salad. Ain't no weird shit.
Man, I'm telling you,
man. I've had this is great. I've had a great time.
Dope. Thank you,
All right.
Ryan.
Hey, thank you for having us on, man.
Oh, man, I'm surprised we have not had a technical difficulty that has knocked us off of this exchange again. Woo! All right, everybody's invited to the barbecue. Thank you very much, No Suffer. You guys have been great. Again, this has kind of been one of the bucket lists for me to get you guys on. I've had a great time.
Hell yeah.
Again, honestly, I was a little nervous, right? Because it's hard. It's hard to have a conversation with people that you've never met, right? And the fact that we can do that through music just speaks to what music can do. So the fact that we have like an actual poet, behind all of these Cookie Monster sounds doesn't mean that we don't like the knuckle dragger stuff at the same time.
There you go. Yep.
But I really think that what you guys are doing out there is amazing. And like I said, you guys have a very good, just what's the word I'm looking for? Not vibe, but the aura, the thing that is No Suffer that gets talked about down here in my ears is nothing but good things.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. So whenever we can try and get you guys to come back, whether it's for the podcast showcase or you're going to link up with Koning Store. Either way, I'm going to be there. And whenever you guys do head this way, just let me know. Maybe we can get in a quick interview. If not, at least I can help share the flyer and spread the word. But
Nice.
But yeah, so No Suffer, again, El Paso. They got many flavors, many spices on the rack to where they cook some stuff up for you. Again, just the fucking barbecue's got me going, man. Anyway.
Hey, nah. Jay comes from a very, very solid barbecuing background. Like, one of the greatest brisket sandwiches I ever had in my life came out of his grandfather's restaurant.
Hey, man, I come from the mustard and vinegar pulled pork sandwich in North Carolina type barbecue.
Man.
So,
all right,
it's. I've been trying to hunt one of those places down that kind of has I want to see a good North Carolina, Texas spin. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Needs to happen. I might hook you up with a little something, man. We'll plan it out, man. I'll smoke some brisket, and then you can help me out with the Carolina barbecue sauce.
Yeah, man.
And
I got
my
you.
mama lived in South Carolina. She lived in Charleston's for like 10 years, man. And, bro, the Low Country, man, ain't nothing like the Carolinas, man. So props to you. It's just, I know you can cook, man.
The jury is still out. I'll put some shit on. I'll put some shit on the grill from time to time, but it doesn't happen as much as I want to. But maybe I'll get back to it. But you know what I'll do? I'll just plug in the new No Suffer and just go out on the back porch and just see what happens. How about we do that?
There you go. Make magic happen, man.
Sunday chilling. Well, guys,
thank you for having us on, Ryan.
No, thank you guys very much. For everybody listening and watching, again, my name is Ryan. This is Toast and Jay with No Suffer. Catch you guys next time.
See you soon.
All right.